from trees to temples, from spirits to snakes, fearsome foes. Hey guys, today we're talking about the Brahmadaitya, the banyan spirit, so let's get into it. Unlike most restless spirits in Hindu lore, the Brahmadaitya is the soul of a Brahmin who lived a righteous life but died an unnatural or untimely death, without proper rites or sometimes struck down unjustly by the wrath of God. While most ghosts turn malevolent when left to wander the earth, the Brahmadaitya remains less harmful and occasionally even helpful. Sometimes benevolent, sometimes vengeful. The Brahmadaitya is a unique spirit of Indian folklore. The term Brahmadaitya is derived from the Sanskrit words Brahma, meaning divine knowledge, and Uditya, meaning sun. Thus, the Brahmadaitya is called the sun among mortals because it resides in the banyan tree, which spreads its branches far and wide like rays of sunlight. In Hinduism, the banyan tree is sacred, representing longevity, fertility, and cosmic time. Its roots grow upwards towards the sky and its branches spread out, touching the ground. This forms a continuous cycle, symbolizing the continuity of life, death, and rebirth. Furthermore, the banyan tree has deep connections with the afterlife, connecting the realms of the living and the dead. These beliefs contribute to the perception of the banyan tree as a dwelling place for spirits, especially the Brahmadaitya. In ancient texts such as the Mahabharata and the Puranas, there are references to the Brahmadaitya. However, the earliest detailed account is found in the 14th century text, the Bhavishya Purana. According to the text, the Brahmadaitya was a great sage named Brihaspati who performed severe penance to attain immortality. However, he was tricked by the demon king Bali and died before attaining his goal. As a result, Brihaspati's soul became trapped between heaven and earth, taking residence in banyan trees. In another popular version, the Brahmadaitya was once a human being who lived a virtuous life, but he faced persecution for his religious beliefs and ultimately met an untimely demise. This tragic end left his spirit tormented, seeking solace in the sacred banyan tree. Over time, people began to perceive the Brahmadaitya not just as a spirit, but also as a deity in some regions. The Brahmadaitya came to be regarded as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. This shift in perception was likely influenced by the Vedic tradition of honoring guests, which extended to the veneration of the Brahmanda, the divine guest. Another reason for this transformation was the ancient practice of seeking refuge in banyan trees, particularly during childbirth and other critical moments in life. The belief was that the Brahmadaitya residing in the tree could offer protection and ensure safety during these vulnerable times. This practice, along with the recognition of the Brahmadaitya as a potential savior, contributed to its gradual elevation to the status of a deity. Today, the Brahmadaitya is venerated as an Ishwara, a local deity, primarily in the states of West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, and Orissa in villages across Bengal and Bihar. Old banyan trees are said to house the Brahmadaitya. Some villagers claim they have actually seen the spirit emerge from the trunk of a banyan tree, appearing as a tall, thin old man carrying a staff and wearing ochre robes. Despite its otherworldly appearance, the spirit is not viewed as terrifying. Villagers often describe it as gentle and harmless. It is believed that the Brahmadaitya is particularly fond of children, frequently blessing them with long and prosperous lives. The spirit is also said to have a playful side, sometimes startling travelers by shaking branches or rustling leaves to startle them. People in these regions show respect to the Brahmadaitya by offering rice, milk, or sweets placed under the tree, believing that the spirit blesses those who respect it. However, the Brahmadaitya is not always benevolent. If someone cuts down a sacred tree inhabited by a Brahmadaitya or mocks its presence, the spirit can unleash terrible wrath, causing madness, illness, or even death. Therefore, it is crucial to treat the Brahmadaitya with reverence and caution, recognizing its dual nature of both blessing and cursing. To appease the Brahmadaitya, people often perform rituals such as tying sacred threads around tree branches or reciting mantras before climbing or resting under a banyan tree. These practices are believed to ensure the spirit's favor and ward off any potential malevolence. The reverence for the Brahmadaitya extends to various aspects of village life, including agriculture. Farmers are known to consult the Brahmadaitya before sowing seeds, seeking guidance on favorable timings and techniques. It is said that the spirit can influence weather patterns and ensure bountiful harvests if respected. Interestingly, the Brahmadaitya is also revered as a protector against harmful spirits. In some cases, families afflicted by malevolent spirits like the Pretap or Chudel seek the help of the Brahmadaitya. They believe that by appeasing the spirit residing in a nearby banyan tree, they can prevent the malevolent spirits from entering their homes and harming their family members. The Brahmadaitya is thus seen as a guardian, forming a protective barrier between the living and the malevolent forces that may try to interfere with their lives. It is fascinating to observe how the Brahmadaitya spirit has evolved over time from a wandering soul to a revered deity. Its origins as a celestial being associated with light and wisdom have been overshadowed by its more recent incarnations as a tree spirit and protector of the righteous. The Brahmadaitya stands out as an example of how spiritual beliefs can adapt and transform while still retaining core elements of their nature. In the realm of Hindu mythology, the Brahmadaitya occupies a unique position. Unlike many other spirits or deities, it is deeply connected to the natural world, particularly the sacred banyan tree. Its presence in the tree serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness between the physical and spiritual realms. The Brahmadaitya symbolizes the belief that nature holds profound spiritual significance and can serve as a dwelling place for divine or ancestral energies. Furthermore, the Brahmadaitya's dual nature, capable of both benevolence and malevolence, reflects a nuanced understanding of the complexities of the spirit world. It demonstrates that not all spirits are inherently evil and that even benevolent beings can turn malevolent if disrespected. This complexity adds depth to the narrative surrounding the Brahmadaitya and serves as a cautionary tale for those who interact with the spiritual realm. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to stay tuned for more videos like this one. See you next time.